class 48. This is Tuesday, and then I know it's very late. I just sent a Google link for our Google class 48, and you just click the link and then join the class. In our class, we will share our video links and also our homework. Okay, so we are going to do 11B today. Last time we reviewed 11A. 11A, and then we're talking about bad losers. Remember that we were talking about someone play tennis, and it's called John McEnroe, and then he was infamous 就是臭名的意思 for being rude to the umpire. The umpire 就是叫那个裁判。So 11B today we have different subject. We are going to talk about are you a morning person? 这个是一个英式美式的口头语说，我早上会有起床气 ，and then you're gonna say I am not a morning person. I think I am 100%, 100% morning person. Okay, so we're going to talk about speaking and reading for this agenda. And then first, we're going to ask questions to yourself. All right, what time do you wake up during the week? This is a good question now because you don't have to go to school. You do online learning right now. Especially students like Amy, they are high schooler, or Ken is going to high school. They don't really have a lot of tests, the pressure from tests. I think nobody has now because your school will probably tell you you're going to do online test or some kind of portfolio. So, what time do you wake up really? So write a reply to me, okay, and leave the message to me. Okay, number 2, do you use an alarm clock to wake up? If not, what makes you wake up? I do set up the alarm clock, but very rarely I wake up at a time, at the same time as the alarm clock. I always wake up before the alarm goes off. 记住，我们会说 goes off。什么叫 goes off？ 就是响的意思。Alarm goes off. Okay, so that's me. I never wait until the alarm goes off. I think it's very bad. I have a sleeping problem. Do you get up immediately after you wake up? The answer for me is yes. I'm a morning person. But I think some of the students that I knew, their parents, they always tell me they have a problem to wake the students up. One of you, I can't. It's very difficult to wake him up. Okay, all right. Number 4, when you first get up, do you feel? Okay, so this is an important part to prove if you are a morning person or not. Okay. You feel awful, a little sleepy, or awake and energetic. I wouldn't say I will choose C, but I always know I gotta get up. I have a lot of things to do. Even I don't want to do it right. Like now, I had to get up early to prepare the lessons. This is harder than having real lessons because the time it takes longer. Okay, so I'm gonna close my notes here. So can I move the notes here? Okay. So if what we do is we're gonna read this early bird conversation. I have this ready print out because the book is too big. And then we're going to choose the answer. So this is no other ways. You have to read through everything. 所以我的建议是 my suggestion for you is read through copy A to I questions. Okay, So we're gonna read it, okay, together. Let me see how much time I have. I plan to do this for about maybe 10 minutes. So we're gonna make it work. So let's talk about this girl, early bird. Early bird，人家说早起的虫早起的鸟有虫吃，so means this person she gets up very early for certain things. For her case, Sarah Moore, I don't know how to say her last name, so I need to look it up. For now, I would say pistache tells us what is it like. 记住什么叫 what's like？ 记得吗 ？be 动词加 like 像什么 ？OK，so what is it like to have to get up in the early morning radio show to be a early morning radio show and on BBC Radio 3. So this girl is British. So what time do you get up when you are doing the show? So the answer is already given. Okay, so it's scratch here, G. So answer is I get up at 4:45 a.m. and leave the house at 5:20. That's very early, right? So number two, you need to choose the answer, but choose the question. But the answer is yes. I usually set my alarm clock to come on. 所以这个 come on 这个 come on 在这里是什么意思？是响的意思啊。哎 ，okay, can do this. Can I let me try it? It's not working. I don't know why. Okay, so come on 在这里是响 at 4:30. So that 所以呢，我可以 I can wake up slowly as I listen to the world news. So some radio 也是 alarm clock. 所以它一响的时候，你可以设定the radio station. So her radio station is about the world news. So I set phone alarm, my phone alarm for 4:45. I also have two alarms. One is the phone and one is my tablet, 平板. And leave it on the other side of the room, so I had to get up to turn it off. That's very smart. So now for two, 如果你有看你旁边的 question, if you see the question to your left side, I will choose do you use an alarm clock? So this girl, she uses two alarm clocks. One is radio, one is a phone clock, alarm. And number three, let's read the answer first before you find the question. It depends. So depends 也是一个很重要的词，叫做什么？那就要看啊，记得吗 ？Depend on， 对不对 ？Depend on。那如果你只是讲你今天要不要？我们今天要不要出去吃饭呢 ？And then 你就会说，哦，it depends。那你也可以说，it depends on the weather. WEATHER. Okay. So this is our all possible thing that you can do to make a question. So it depends on something. It depends. So it depends. 然后来一个 hyphen. So 条件是 some mornings I feel rested and awake. 好，这是很重要的 rested 就是休息有休息的感觉 or awake alert. But other morning is hard to get out of bed. It depends on the season. I find I need much more sleep in the winter. So I think the answer is a D. I will find D. How do you feel when you wake up? So she said, oh, sometimes I feel good, sometimes I don't. And it also depends on the weather. Weather make a big difference. Okay, so that's for number 4. If I'm slow to get up, then I'll wait until in the studio because she makes a radio show, so there's a studio, 录音室, before having breakfast. Okay, wait until I'm in the studio. Okay, 还是到了 studio 之后才会 have breakfast. Then most of the morning have a bowl of cereal before I leave the house. So number 4 is do you have anything? Is B. Do you have anything to eat before you go to work? Breakfast for me is so important too. Okay, so like this girl, I also have a breakfast before I do anything. I'm sorry, I look at that like a strange person because I have to look at the time. I never know what time is it. 10:30. Okay, I have 5 more minutes. Number 5. That depends on. 又来一次 depends on. So I'm so mad I can't use my pen. Okay, my highlighting pen. So 他说要看呢，要看是什么。It depends on the season too. In the summer, I usually wait until the morning to decide. Okay, morning comes, I decide. Decide what? But in the winter, I often leave the clothes out the night before so that I can stay in bed until the last minute. So winter time is cold. She doesn't want to get up to do these things. I will say something about clothes. Number 5. So do you is A. Do you choose what you wear the night before? Okay, I never do that. It's not me. I don't like to choose something before I go out. I like to look at my clothes and feel it. That's very strange. Okay, a car picks me up at 5:20. So I feel this is the easiest one. Is how do you get to work? Because it's car. All right, 7. In the winter time, anytime between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. In the summertime, usually more like 9 to 10. So then she gets up at 4:30. That's what she say. So 8 hours sleep, very good, right? So that's H. That's H. Is ego. What time do you go to bed? Let's see. What is H? Let's see. H. What time do you go to bed when you are working? When you are working the next day? Okay. So 8. What social life? Social life is 社交生活, right? I certainly can go out for a wild night. 如果你出去 party, if you go out party and have a crazy night, and then has a lot of party and stay up really late, you can say there's a wild. Wild 就是很野的 ，OK， 很外放 ，OK. Then but I'm lucky because a lot of my closest friends live near me, so I can see them in the evenings and still go to bed early. So when she finishes work, she finishes around noon, I guess, sleep and get up and see the friends. So number 8, your answer will be how does this affect? 我们来看这个字，where is my note? So I gonna write. OK， 这个字，记住 affect， 这个是一个 verb， 然后 effect 是效果，这是一个 noun， 所以 affect 是影响的意思，影响。So how does this affect your social life? 所以他的回答说 What social life? I don't have any social life. Okay, so 10 or 9. Sometimes I think I would like to have more normal working hours. So I think this is about working, but I love my job so much I never want to give it up. The buzz of being live on the radio early in the morning as people start their days is really wonderful. 那种感觉 buzz 那种感觉 OK, so the buzz being live on the radio 就是这个现场直播嘛，叫 live early in the morning as people start their days is really wonderful. So she like to be the first one to say good morning to everybody. All right. So this video is almost finished, and then we're gonna make another one. I see you on the second one. Okay. Thank you.